Mhm. Now, but it is sufficient if there is a showing that the rights of interested parties are prejudicially affected by the judgment, and if there was a withholding, of matters which should have been before the court, but for which withholding the judgment would not have been rendered. Yes. See this withholding of the matters which should have been before the court? Yeah. I should have been given notice of court hearings. This concept of just saying somebody's crazy and then issuing court orders and not giving them notice and opportunity to be heard. There's a lot that has been withheld from the court. Mm-hmm. Now, I found out that my sons are in the wrong grades. Was that withheld from the court when Heidi said, well, at home they're doing so good? We've been going to the Baptist church and they're very involved in youth group and they're getting straight A's in the swim school district. And I really don't want him involved because he was such an abusive husband. But it is sufficient if there is a showing that the rights of interested parties are prejudicially affected by the judgment, and if there was a withholding of matters which should have been before the court, yeah, withholding of matters that should have been before the court. Now, if I'd gotten notice of court hearings, I would have said, well, our marriage certificate is from the United Nations. Yes. And Brent Baisden or any other judge, Kniebs or Rohr or any judge in Clallam County would have said, don't tell me how to. Well, I would have said it was consensual that we moved to Guam. My wife abducted my sons. I never committed any domestic violence or child abuse. Yeah. And then they would have said, well, we're going to give custody of your sons to your wife because she called the cops on you and alleged that you did commit domestic violence and child abuse. See, one telephone call to police on Guam gave every judge in the United States the thought that just alleging domestic violence right now. See, I went through diversion. I did 7 hours of parenting classes. My record was expunged. Yes. For a wife, right, to make a phone call to the police just in that 1 minute, and to say, well, because of the allegation, I, as a father, am going to completely fuck over 2 to 4 million American citizens because I am. You, as a court, should have considered making sure that I got notice of court hearings. Yes. Making sure that you had a valid marriage certificate that you could dissolve. Yes. You should have made sure, yes, that I got every document that was admitted to the court as the reasoning for the dissolution of marriage? Yes. And then you should have made sure that I would have gotten a dissolution of marriage. Now, these fuck ups in Clallam County right now. I have emailed every civil rights coordinator from Vancouver to the letter A in the state of Washington. I've emailed every judge in the court directory of every county of the state of Washington. This idea that as a homeless man, you don't have to enforce the rights of the homeless poop. It's gotten to the point that you are causing so much destruction to the lives of those that are oaths because you won't do what the law says. This county, Sheriff Bill Benedict, pooch, Cherie Crane, Brian Smith, ouch. Every I have emailed every sheriff in every county of the state of Washington. I have emailed the Seattle Police Department, the Olympia Police Department. I've emailed fire departments throughout the United States of America. And your obstructions of justice is going to cause them an immense amount of pain because as a father, they are